Hi, I'm Natalie from Daddy Daughter Disaster Preparedness, and today I'm going to be trying to put together some meals with our disaster preparedness storage food. I'm going to be making a breakfast, lunch, bread, and dessert with all of our items. So right now I'm going to be starting with the breakfast meal, and I'm gonna try and make pumpkin spice breakfast muffins. So for my storage, I found the cornbread muffin and waffle mix, and it's probably gonna be good for muffins because it says you can make muffins out of it. So this is what I found, but if you have anything similar to it, like pancake mix, just waffle mix, or just muffin mix, then you can use that for this recipe too. And we're also using pantry items or like cabinet items. So I'm gonna use ground cinnamon, but you can also use pumpkin spice if you don't have ground cinnamon. And from the pantry, I got pumpkin puree, which I'm gonna use, and pure vanilla extract and oil, but this isn't going in the batter. It's just for when we're greasing the pan so it doesn't stick. Okay, so let's start making the muffins.
Later.
I'm gonna take out the muffins because they're done cooking. Oh my god, these look so good. Okay, you have to let those sit for 5 minutes so they can cool down. I have a muffin, and I don't know how it's gonna taste.
What kind of muffin?
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. Sounds good. Smells good.
This is how they look. It smells good, but I don't know how it's gonna taste.
Pumpkin-y and spicy. Smells good.
So weird. Is it good? Those are actually pretty good for like storage, I don't think.
Good job.
Go finish that, and I'm gonna finish. Go finish that. And I'm gonna finish lunch so that he could taste his that after. So bye. Okay, so now we're going on to lunch, and I'm gonna make like a pasta stew kind of thing. And yeah, sure, we could have used plain boring tomato sauce, but that's like so boring. So I wanted to fire it up. Oh god, with this fireside stew and all these spices. But obviously, you may or may not have these spices. So these are optional, but I just wanted to put them in and see how it would taste. So we don't need this. Just put that there for now, because that's glass and I don't want to throw that. But so let's get started for lunch. So for lunch, what you're gonna need is this fireside stew. And if you have like soup or beans or just anything maybe that's similar to this, you can also make it and pour it over pasta or something. And you're gonna need some noodles, any type of noodles works. I'm using whole wheat penne pasta. And then these are optional seasonings, but I have minced garlic, salt, and Italian seasoning. So let's get started. Okay, so we opened it up, and you have to remove the, whoa, that smells so good. Okay, so I opened it up, and I didn't realize that this had pasta in it. So it has mini elbow pastas that I were talking about. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, but we're just gonna add more pasta so it's bigger and like more filling for it. So take out the oxygen package. So we didn't do that last time, Dad. I'm gonna make a side dish for lunch, and it's just gonna be green beans with like spices and stuff. So let's go get the canned green beans. Green beans, where are you? Actually, I'm gonna do corn. Okay, sorry, I keep changing my ideas and stuff. But I'm gonna do a side of corn instead because that'll taste good. So now I'm gonna call him back in to taste the the stew pasta with a side of corn. Dad, where are you? This smells so good. So if I—
What is it?
It's the stew, the fireside stew with some noodles. So.
What'd you put in? Noodles and the stew?
And some garlic and Italian seasoning and a little bit of salt. Is it good? Bad?
Woo! Too much salt.
I didn't put that much. I only put like a dash. Well, he thinks everything's salty, so it's probably not even salty. Hush. I'm not salty. What are you talking about, Will?
You like
Well,
it?
then maybe that has a lot of salt in it because I didn't
You
put
like?
that much. I put a dash. Yeah, the corn's probably good. You can't mess up corn, so if that's bad.
Garlicky.
Bad. Is it good? That's good. Now we're gonna move on to bread. Okay, so now I'm gonna be making bread rolls. So first thing you wanna do is heat the oven to 350 degrees. So I already did that. And these are the ingredients that you're gonna need to make the bread rolls. So you're gonna need all-purpose flour, canola oil, and we're gonna use our powdered milk that we found for it. And then you need salt and baking powder. So let's start making the bread rolls. Oh, guys, I forgot to get sugar. So we need sugar for this recipe.
Eventually.
Here's the bread. Oh, Dad, next one.
What you got?
We have bread.
Wow, those look.
They look kind of.
How'd they rise?
I have no idea.
Don't have yeast.
I rolled them like this, but they kind of smell concerning. Here. Ready?
Well, it's cooked through.
Yeah. Not bad. They're just not good.
Need some honey and butter.
Yeah, it tastes really good with like butter.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
Put
just
some honey and butter and that would
go get honey and butter. You like it? Alright, so now we're gonna make our final meal or course or food or snack, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna be making a dessert right now, and sure, you can just have some fruit cocktail and eat it for dessert, but like, no. And like, you can just have tea biscuits and eat it for dessert. Like, I found these in the storage pantry, but that'd just be boring to eat it by itself. So I wanted to like create something and do something fun with it instead of just eating boring tea biscuits and fruit cocktail, because if you keep eating canned stuff or packaged items, you're gonna get tired of the food, and yeah, so you want to create something. I'm gonna be making a like fruit crumble, like a fruit cocktail crumble kind of thing. So I found a fruit cocktail and I thought, why not make it? It might not taste the best, but we'll try it. So I'm gonna try to make it. It's gonna be a little messy, but it's okay. What you wanna do is take your cheese biscuits, fruit cocktail, cinnamon, vanilla, oil, and brown sugars for your ingredients. So now we're gonna start making the filling for the, what's that stuff called? Crumble cake pie thing, whatever you want to call it. And I personally don't really think grapes would taste good in this, and of course there's grapes in here. So maybe, I think I'm gonna pick this out. That's my opinion, but if you guys watching this like grapes and you think grapes would taste good, then go ahead. But I'm also gonna take out the cherries if I can. In my dad to taste test it with me. So Dad, okay, are you ready? Doesn't that look so good?
Wow, what is it?
So I made like a tart kind of thing. With the tea biscuits, I made a crust, and then the fruit cocktail, a filling with cinnamon and brown sugar and flour so it can thicken. But I'm gonna get plates.
Looks good. Smells good.
Let's try it. Hey. Is it bad? Don't tell me actually.
It's good, like a cobbler.
Wait, it's actually good.
Why are you surprised?
Yeah.
Do you not think it would be good?
Mm-mm.
It's like a cobbler with the crust. Better than just fruit cocktail out of a can.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
So, now I have to rate everything.
Oh, I need to rate everything? All right.
Yeah, so first, starting with breakfast muffins.
Breakfast muffins were good, hearty. They were
Hard.
dense, but they're good and tasty.
So what would you rate them?
10.
Really?
They were good.
Now the stew.
The stew was a little bit too salty for me.
Yeah. So what would you rate it on a scale from 1 to 10?
As far as taste, it was pretty tasty, but just too salty.
Yeah.
I think maybe if I mixed in some more pasta with it and less of the stew.
Yeah.
But I'll give it a 5.
Okay, from what you had. Okay, and then we had the bread rolls.
Bread rolls are good.
So 10 or 9?
Bread rolls were a 9, but a 10 with the honey.
And then this.
This was tasty. I give it a 10.
Yay!
Good job.
So here were a few recipes that I decided to make with our storage items, and I would love to hear what recipes you would make with your storage items. Please go check out more of our videos at Daddy Daughter Disaster Preparedness. Please give this video a big thumbs up, hit the notification button so that you're notified every time we post new videos, and please subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye. Come on, Dad. Hello. Oh my God. Okay.
What?
Ew. Why did you talk like that? Okay, stop standing like that. You're so weird.
This is heavy. This will sit like a brick in your tummy.
I know, it's really heavy, but I guess it's pretty good. So, okay, now we're going on to lunch. So for lunch, what you're gonna need is what I'm gonna use for the, hold on, okay. So we're, oh my God, this smells so good. Oh, this smells so good. So my dad's gonna taste test these.
What?
I'm talking to the camera. Okay, this one smells. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put my hair up for this one because this one might get messy because I'm gonna be crushing things and stuff like that. Okay, so what? Basically,